Hello everyone, this is Lana the Human back again with...
Minus Hero.
And this time we also have...
Skipapare
joining us. And they are going to chime in every once in a while and help me figure stuff out. So Skippy, long story short with this game. Stort? Did I say
story
short?
Long
story short. Okay. This guy lives in New Orleans, and he is a struggling writer, and he owns a bookstore.
Okay.
And he is friends with this cop guy, and there have been these voodoo murders going on, so he is using that as inspiration for his book, and he is trying to find out more about the case. But mysterious things have been going on, so he's been following those. Yeah. So, when we last left off, we were trying to convince our friend here to look at some of this cool new information we had, but he was not really having it. So I have decided that I'm going to go and talk with some other people.
I'll let you get back to it.
To see if I can get some more
Have a good
evidence.
Okay.
And apparently we can just walk in and out of the police station without any...
Okay.
We're cool.
Yeah, because we're sexy. Look at that jacket.
Oh
And his
yes.
hair.
Oh, so sexy.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so here we are in New Orleans, and...
Nolans.
Hmm?
Nolans.
Nolans, yeah. Let's see, well, we have the Historical Voodoo Museum, the Dixieland Drugstore, which has a lot of voodoo paraphernalia that, this old lady was... Actually, you know what, let me go and talk to her again.
About like the new Black Voodoo stuff.
Yeah, and we also found out what Kabali Sanko means.
Oh, right.
And
We
she
gotta
was...
get our priest outfit out.
Yeah, that's... Oh yeah, I have to get back into my priest getup.
Alright, but this is private.
We knocked on this lady's door pretending to be a priest, and then she didn't like our hair, so we had to go and find hair gel. Well, I actually had it already in my pocket conveniently, but... So we have to
Great.
be all...
You know, I carry.
The things
carry
I
hair
do
gel
for my
around with me, you
art.
know?
Yeah. Alrighty. Knocky knocky.
Yes?
Oh,
Who is it?
McLaughlin.
It's Father McLaughlin back again, don't you know?
Yes, Father. Come on in.
We sat down.
Please
before.
be seated, Father.
Thank you.
Now, what can I do
Alright,
for
so let's
you?
see if we can get some more information out of her.
Do you mind if I ask you a
Madame.
few more questions, Madame?
If you wish, Father.
Right. Okay, so we got all these options now. However, she was like, oh, you don't know what this means? Well, I'm not going to tell you, because...
About Cabri Sanko.
Well, are you
In
going
fact,
to tell
I
me
am.
what it means, Father?
It means goat without horns.
It means goat without horns.
Oh, Father, you surprise me. You do know what it means. You know what they mean by goat without horns, don't you? A human being. That's right. Slit your throat, cut out your heart. Pure evil murder.
Alrighty.
Do you know anything about human
We
sacrifice
always have that
here
Irish
in
accent?
New Orleans?
No.
My great-grandmother could tell stories. She saw it. People say that sort of thing wasn't done in New Orleans. But the real voodoo queens did it. Oh, yes.
Who were the real voodoo queens?
Well, my great-grandmother told me that Laveau was just a front, a flamboyant decoy. She distracted authorities from the real voodoo queen of New Orleans. It's been the same one for almost 200 years. She's head of a secret voodoo en fall. That's what they call their temples, you know. It's so secret. Most of the voodoo people in the city don't even know about it. The real voodoo queen controlled Lavo, gave her a little bit of power, and used her like a puppet.
I want to know how this old lady knows all these things.
Because her great grandma was, or her whole family's kind of descendant of this voodoo stuff.
Tell me more about this secret voodoo hound fool.
Well, I've never seen it. I wouldn't go near it if you paid me. But it's here in Orleans, I guarantee it. I hear the drums at night, oh yes. That's why I am so ill. I tell you, those drums. But we shouldn't talk about it. They'll hear us. It's the devil's work that happens there, I can tell you. I'll show you something. Something secret. You mustn't tell anyone, Father.
I swear on my collar.
So wrong.
Here it is, mon père. A true object of evil if there ever was one.
It radiates something, alright.
It belonged to my great-grandmother. She told my mother that it was a token to gain entrance to the
Wow.
real voodoo ceremonies.
You don't say.
To tell you the truth, I always felt nervous about having it in the house. You know, evil influence and all.
Oh, I can see how you would, yes.
And yet, I could never part with it. It's been in the family for generations. Would you bless it for me, Father? I feel strange asking such a thing of you, but surely you understand.
Bless this bracelet of a snake, even though its vibes aren't great. Let it do nobody harm when they wear it on their arm. Voodoo spirits, go away.
Wow.
Don't come back another day. And now, let us
Okay,
pray.
I have to do something with this then.
Magnifying glass?
Well, I think I want to like.
Put it in your pocket.
Well, I can't do that though.
Oh.
Wait. Yeah. So apparently, I've been carrying around a lump of clay in my pocket this whole
Carrying
time.
a lump of clay from the bank. to
So
make
I'm
out
guessing I'm
clay.
gonna do that.
Gabriel has a thought about the clay.
Bless, oh bless this circlet of silver. Take the curse, oh take it, Wilbur.
A lovely blessing, mon père.
Yes, I think it made a lasting impression. Here you go.
I
power
feel
of
so
Jesus.
much better
Okay.
now.
So I made a little makeshift. Oh, so I just made like a
Okay.
Oh.
mold of it. Alrighty, interesting. Well, I'm guessing that's all I have to do here. Alright.
Well, madame, I must be going.
Of course, Father. I know how busy you must be
Is that what they
tending
call
your
it these
flock.
days?
Hmm.
Yeah, they've been calling it that for centuries, actually.
You missed it. Never mind.
I'm not going back on the street looking like this.
Alrighty, so I have this thing. Let's see what else. Let's try going to the Voodoo Museum. And then there's a guy there who is actually also very suspicious, and he is like the voodoo expert. So. Oh, this guy wasn't here before.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us.
The
Mr.
guy who
Knight.
voices Dr. John is actually Worf, the Klingon from Star Trek
Oh, yeah.
Generations.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Just want to look at this guy.
A street drama has settled outside the
So let me take
museum.
a peek at what's around here.
Professor Hartridge said that in Voodoo, a small ritual coffin is called a seke
Did take
module.
notes.
Yes, so.
Even
I
if
didn't
that
wanna
were
buy
for
it,
sale,
just wanted to.
Gabriel couldn't afford it.
Yeah. Mm,
They might not like it if I move the displays. I'm close enough to using a coffin as it is.
okay.
Can you like poke the drummer?
He's outside.
According to Hartridge, that pole in the center of the room is called a pot.
Yeah, I guess during his nap, during the lecture, he was just like subconsciously writing little notes about all this.
The back wall displays
says he's
various
recording it,
voodoo
right?
items,
Or if
such
you put his
as
head down
Oh, yeah.
and like osmosis.
a
just, like, took
bandana
place,
that
Yeah.
was
and it's
once
just, like,
worn
transferring all
by
the
a
information.
voodoo queen.
That's what happens when I'm in school.
Mhm.
Nice bloodstains.
Hmm.
That must be Marie
There's a snake
Laveau.
up here.
A very large, very formidable looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage.
Let me see what this guy has to say about.
When you said he was suspicious, you meant he was a suspicious character? Or
Yeah.
Does this pattern look familiar to you?
Uh-oh.
Where did you get that?
You do recognize it then?
Mm-hmm.
I
Alright.
have never seen
Yeah,
it
sure.
before in my
Alright,
life.
go back to reading your book.
Could
Yeah,
I ask
yeah.
you some more questions?
Of course. I also
Well
find
then.
our dialogue stimulating.
Okay.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
That sort of viewpoint makes my work very difficult, Mr. Knight.
I'm not implying that all voodoo is evil, but there are certain practitioners that use voodoo towards a darker end, aren't there?
No one that I am familiar with. If there are one or two ignorant believers, that is none of my concern. And I do not care to promote a Hollywood interpretation of voodoo by discussing it.
Do you know anything about Veves?
I believe they have something to do with Haitian voodoo, but that is not really my area.
Okay.
Do you
That's
know
a
anything
really
about a
suspicious
secret
question to ask.
voodoo hound fool?
Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Knight. The voodoo churches in the city have no need for secrecy.
This guy's gonna like impale me in the night. Alright.
You don't want to ask him any of those other questions?
I already did
Oh,
earlier on. I don't think I had anything else. I don't know why I have this thing. Okay.
Thanks a lot. Bye now.
That was
Come back
ominous.
again.
Does he always say that?
maybe you just needed to take a breath. Come back again.
Let's try the Dixieland drugstore.
What's that weeping angel up at the top?
That's the cemetery?
Ah, makes sense.
Oh, I thought that was a statue of Rapture Jesus.
No.
No, it's
Ah.
Gator Jesus.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't want to stomp on him.
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, man.
Really?
Can you tell me anything else about how animal masks are used?
They're curiosities, no? This is a curio shop.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting.
I think Willy Jr. is the crocodile.
Really?
Yeah. Oh.
Are you still interested in selling that crocodile mask?
Or
Well,
you show me
conveniently, I have
$100 and the mask
$100.
is yours.
Isn't that convenient?
That is pretty convenient.
I don't know, where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
I have $100. You still want to sell that crocodile mask?
That's $100, sure
I'm
enough.
very excited.
The mask, it's yours, sir.
Okay, so you have the bracelet that'll gain you entrance into that place. And now
Oh, we
you
have a mold of the bracelet.
Huh?
We have a mold of the bracelet.
Well, it's assumed that you're gonna be able to use that master mold to make a replica.
There
of it.
you go.
Yeah.
So now you
Careful
have
it
this
don't
mask.
bite you now.
Yeah,
That
thanks.
fits under the trench coat.
Don't you go forgetting your lagniappe. A free bottle of Master Gambling Oil.
The sign said I could get Lady Luck oil instead.
Well, I wasn't thinking a man as young as you would be needing that kind of remedying. But if you're having problems with your...
Oh, that's all right. Believe me, I don't need it. I'll just stick with this. Thanks, anyway.
Of course, it ain't none of my business if you do need it.
I don't need it.
Of course you don't.
Alrighty.
It'd be funnier if it was a slightly more depressing chime.
Alrighty, so yep, seems like we're shaping up to be entering a voodoo ceremony at some point. That's...
That guy said that he was gonna call you at the library or the bookstore. I wonder if he's found any more research.
Oh, Mr. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I didn't know if he had any other leads.
I don't think so.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
Oh boy, party time.
Sorry. That was just so
Yeah.
Sarcastic.
cheesy.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Alrighty, let's see if she...
Messages?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound fool?
In New Orleans?
I think so.
No, I don't. But it sounds dangerous. You're not gonna try to find this voodoo group yourself, are you?
Would I do that?
Yes.
Mm.
Are you sure you don't know what caprice en car means?
Don't we already
I
know
told
that?
you.
Yeah, I
I
do,
can't
but I
help
wanted to
you with
see if
that.
I could tell her. Oh well.
Do you know anything about Veve?
You did?
I
No,
told you.
didn't
I can't help you
before.
with
It's
that.
a new topic of conversation.
Do you
I
know
told you.
anything about black voodoo?
Black voodoo? Now, what are you getting yourself into?
Nothing you need to know about. Do you?
I know there are dark forms of any major religion. Where there's a yin, there's a yang.
Speaking of yin and yang,
But no, I don't know anything really about voodoo, dark or otherwise.
Alright.
Sorry.
do you have messages for me?
Okay.
Nope,
Nothing yet.
none right now.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure,
Oh.
what?
Okay.
I have a pattern I need you to research.
How interesting. What is it?
It's a reconstruction of the tracings they found around the murder victims. The ones done in flour and blood.
Ugh. You shouldn't carry this kind of thing around. Who knows what these symbols mean?
Well, wear your evil banishing gloves if you want. But check it out for me, would you?
He's a jerk.
I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Alright.
Okay.
So we got that. Seems to me like the major thing is finding out how we can get the bracelet.
Yeah.
So, so let me take a look at this real quick.
The small bottle is labeled
Okay.
Master Gambling Oil.
That's
Can I read the... Oh good, no
The
ingredients or
label
anything.
reads Master Gambling Oil, but no ingredients, warnings,
What's
or
that?
instructions
S
are
thing?
included.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a snake skin?
Okay.
Yeah. I just found it earlier. Picked it up off the street.
That's not weird.
Mm-hmm.
not at all. I pick up snakeskins and I find them on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
Okay, well, Napoleon House is a bar. Cemetery, blah blah blah, police station. We have Getty's house. Okay, take it
Please
easy.
select a destination.
Grandma's house. I think this might actually be a good place to stop. So, next time, I think we will check out the bar and see if we can find any more information there. So, stay tuned. See you later.